So guys, what's up? This is episode 2 of the Wolverhampton Wanderers career on Football Manager. Firstly, I would like to apologise if you hear like any heavy breathing or coughing during this episode. I'm having breathing problems and chest problems at the moment, which I'm going to go to the doctors for, unfortunately, but hopefully it doesn't kind of get in the way of the audio for this video, and I'll try my best not to make it an issue really. I had a really good response for the first episode, which is great. We're going to go on to the second episode now. Obviously, drew 0-0 with Norwich, a decent result. And we've got Dagenham and Redbridge as our next game in the Cup, which we'll show you now. Firstly, there was a few transfers I think that happened before this video, after the Norwich game, which we'll run through now. So we made two signings. Alex Grimaldo is one from Barcelona. We've got him on loan as a fullback. His left back's his preferred position. Somebody did tell me we needed some cover for left back, so I'll quickly show you his stats now. As you can see, he's got really solid stats, really good potential, and current ability too. Really good for this division. He's got really good free kick taking, to be fair, and really good on the ball dribbling. His physical stats really stand out too. As a whole, he's a really solid player and someone that could even come with us into the Premier League if you got that far. So he's a really solid player, and hopefully, you know, he can be a big part for our season. I also went on to sign Rolando Aarons, more as a backup for the attacking left midfield option. He's a really good, strong young player. Again, good dribbling and good physical stats, which is what we need really for that attacking left midfield position. And we also got rid of Ivan Sandel and Jordi Ortega on loan. Two players which I really want to get experience because I think they've got half decent potential anyway. So that's quickly what we had to run through. We're going to go on to the highlights and see what's happened in August now. And we'll start off with the Carling Cup game, or the Capital One Cup game, against Dagenham and Redbridge. So away at Dagenham and Redbridge, we had to start a rotated team. A lot of the players were tired after the Norwich game, and we did manage to get a 1-0 victory. Could have been a lot more. We had 19 shots on goal. Very similar possession to them. They only had the 6 shots in the end. But you can see with our team, we rotated it a lot. We brought in a few younger players: Kushak, Doherty, Iorfa, Ivan Sandel and House. So really a few inexperienced players in the defence, but that defence has really got good potential in the future maybe. We gave Danilo Bueno his debut with Lee Evans in central midfield. We played 4-4-2. Zali Ismail and Michael Jacobs on the wings, and Kevin Dort started up front with young Ibrahim Keita. Did end up bringing on a few subs, which were Dicko, McDonald and Bellerin, but in the end we got a 1-0 victory. Doyle getting the goal late on, and a win is all that matters really. In the next round we did get a Premier League side, which was Crystal Palace. Obviously you'll see soon how we got on against them, but we'll go on to the next league game and the second league game of the season. We had Rotherham in this league game. We got a good 2-0 victory against them. Benik Afobe and Danny Bart getting the goals. A quiet game for chances, but we took ours very well. We got 7 of our 9 shots on target, which is always good. They did have 8 shots, but only managed to get 3 on target. We had a really solid game this time round, and a win's a win, our first win of the season. Hopefully we can build on that. Their team looked a lot more unfit than ours, as you can see here by the conditions, but we'll go on quickly now and have a look at the goals. So here's the first goal. Came from a corner. Ezekiel, he got half cleared out here to Diarra. He sprayed it back out to Ezekiel. Lee Evans here tried to keep the ball quite well, and in the end Afobe, initial shot was saved, and then he scored in from a tighter angle. I would like to apologise if facecam lags on this bit due to the match engine, or the match engine lags. But here's Ezekiel, good ball in, Bart header, hits the post and then slowly trickles over the line and gives us that 2-0 victory. Our next game we went on to play Fulham away from home. We beat them 2-1, a really good victory. Kevin McDonald got us off to a good start. Corley Woodrow equalised for Fulham, but then Nua Dicko finally got that goal to make it 2-1. We had 21 shots, really good amount, slightly more possession than them. 8 of our shots were on target, and a really good result. Kevin McDonald ended up getting man of the match, a really well fought victory, and it's kept us unbeaten now in the first 3 games of the season. We then went on to a game at home at Cardiff. We got a 2-1 victory there. We went behind really early on, Aaron Gunnarsson getting a goal for them, but then Nua Dicko and George Sabel got us a victory again, another narrow victory, but again dominated by chances, but we didn't have much on target in the end. They had a really good game against us, to be fair, but George Saville ended up getting man of the match with the goal and the assist for Dicko. A really good victory there, and it gives us another victory and another game where we're yet to lose. Now, here was a really big game. We got Palace away in the Capital One Cup, went 2-0 down, 2 goals against ex-former Wolves player Edlane Guardiola, but Benik Afobe scored a hat-trick to end up winning us the game. Really good game for us. A game where I didn't really expect us to win, especially after going 2-0 down, but Benik Afobe's hat-trick, a really good show of our determination and resilience. And we'll go on to look at the goals in a minute. Just look at the stats. Very even shot wise. I was worried the game would go to extra time, really deteriorate our fitness. And a really good thing I want to look at here, look how weak our team was as well. It wasn't our strongest team, I should say. Kuszak in goal, Doherty, not our two right main centre backs. Goalborn at left back, Price at defensive mid for his league debut. McDonald and Saville in midfield, and Van Lapara, Young, Connor Hunt, and then Benik Afobe. So it wasn't our strongest team by any means, but we've got a really strong victory there, and we'll go and look at the goals now. So the goals here, obviously Palace's first 2 goals were first, a long ball forward, which got down, headed down. Palace were working the ball forward. Guardiola picks it up here, and he darts and run there into the box, as you can see. Shamak played a through ball, and it was a good finish past Thomas Kuszak. He then doubled his tally, gave Palace that 2-0 lead. Afobe lost it, or couldn't gain control of the ball here. Guardiola again, look at another bursting run from him and Shamak combining, and another smart finish past Kuszak. Before half time we did get one back. We needed it before half time really, especially being 2-0 down. Doherty played it into McDonald. Van Lapara picks it up here, keeps hold of it well. McDonald sprays it back out to Doherty, and Afobe beat Hennessy at his near post just after half time too. Ball came in from the corner. Van Lapara here played it in short to Afobe, who puts it away to make it 2-2. And then the winning goal again from Afobe. Hunt played that ball in to Tommy Rowe. He turned, and Afobe first time beats Hennessy at his near post again. The keeper won't be happy with that, but we ended up getting the 3-2 result. We'll now go on to the Blackburn game, the last game of the month, and see how we did there in the league. So we got a 3-1 victory against Blackburn, a really good result for us. Benik Afobe grabbing 2 more goals. It's 5 goals in 2 games for him now. Doherty scoring as well. But Jason Lowe got one for Blackburn too. Looked a lot better than Blackburn this game. Looked very comfortable, and really the result was what we needed, and I felt like we deserved it. A really good game for us, and overall my player of the month is going to be Benik Afobe. He's got the 2 goals today to help us win the game. He looked okay the rest of the month, but I think the Palace game was the pivotal point of the month for us, and I feel that's a really good result. So next game now, we're going to go into the Blackpool game. We'll see how we can do there. Hopefully we can get a victory. I'm not going to face cam for the game. I don't want the face cam to lag or the match to lag, so we'll leave the face cam, and I'll come back to you when it's the match. So we're back for the Blackpool match. We're going to go through the teams now. They're playing a 4-1-4-1. Lewis in goal, Dielna, O'Day, Clark and Hall at the back, McMahon, Wordsworth, Orlando, Rovwell and Sivkat in midfield, and Sene up front. Clear players that I know of on the bench: Noel Ranger, Delfonso and Nosworthy. Not too sure of the others, to be fair. We've got our team: Akimi, Goldborn, Stearman, Bart and Bellerin at the back. Didn't play Grimaldo, sorry, he's got a slight fitness issue, so we'll leave him for this game. Nathan Aki at defensive midfield position, Saville and McDonald in midfield, Ezekiel and Jordan Ibe on the wings, and Benik Afobe, the goal machine, up front. We're going to Rolando Aarons, got my words out in the end. His first appearance, he's going to be on the bench. Dicko and Doyle on the bench too, with Dominic Oyofa and Tommy Rowe. Kuszak as our sub-goalkeeper, just in case something goes wrong with Akimi. So give the lads a big team talk, and we're going to give them a passionate team talk and see if we could do it. Say that to him. A few players reacted well, and we'll give Afobe that. I want you to go out there and grab some goals. Blackpool, bottom of the league, haven't had a good start to the season, but hopefully now we can add to our unbeaten start. I did get manager of the month as well, which is a big achievement for us. Yet to lose, we're top of the league, and hopefully we can do some more damage today against Blackpool. So Coming into the 4th minute of the game, Saville into Nathan Aki, back to McDonald. Forces it back to Bart, but Saville, Ezekiel, bit of room on the left hand side, but he ignores it. And Jordan Iber, good ball in please. And he's found a Phobie, and I thought it was 1-0. A Phobie almost adding to his tally already, but Lewis makes a smart save to stop us from scoring there. We've having the majority of the possession so far in the first 15 minutes of the game. We're away from home, so really should be tougher, but Blackpool with serious issues already this season. Not a great ball in, but Ezekiel finds Saville on the edge of the box into Ibe. Had a shot which is blocked. Goalborn. Saville again, back to Goalborn. Works well. Half cleared. Danny Bart. McDonald. Back to Bellerin. Good ball in. A Phobie. Back to Ibe. And it's a good block again. It's going to be a corner. Phobie probably should have tried to get a shot in there. McDonald there. Another corner. Really dominating them so far in this first 25 minutes. Ezekiel. Saville. And he was just wide. The goal's imminent really now. Coming into the first half an hour gone. I've had 12 shots. Only 2 on target though, unfortunately. Bellerin's taking a huge knock. I think he may have to come off at half time. Hopefully we can grab that goal before half time. Here's Goalborn into Saville again. Long ball, and Lewis captures. Here's McDonald though. Jordan Ibe again. Still going back to McDonald. Bellerin, bit of room. Ezekiel, it's gone in somehow, just about. Ezekiel gets his first Wolves goal, and we are celebrating there finally. I'm not too sure. Lewis made a good initial save. No one really reacted after he dropped it. It was a good ball in. Couldn't quite beat Lewis first time, but he reacted quickest to poke it in and make it 1-0. We really needed that before half time. And we'll go in, hopefully, with a strong lead. Coming in there, and there we go, half time, a deserved lead. They haven't really offered much threat. My apologies guys, my recording software, I paused it and for some reason I didn't click re-record for the second half, but it did finish 1-0 luckily. We absolutely battered Blackpool, 25 shots to their 6, 64% to their 36% possession, but overall another 3 points for us here. We'll look at the league now. We are top of the league by 1 point at the moment. We're unbeaten in the first 6 games of the season. A really good start to the season. We'll look at the fixtures for next episode. We've got Charlton, Bolton, Tottenham in the League Cup, which is a big game, Reading, potentially Huddersfield. May live on Tottenham or Huddersfield yet, well, I'm not too sure. But overall a really good episode, positive to get all those fixtures out and show you guys how it was going. If you have enjoyed this episode though guys, drop it a like, subscribe as well if you're new and you're enjoying these videos. But obviously we'll check out some more Maltese challenge soon. Make sure you check that out if you haven't already, and I'll see all you guys next time for the next video. See you guys.